Hey, this is Naga Canario. Again, I'll have to apologize for my absence. So busy this year with the peppers and everything, and it's just crazy this year. But really been a whirlwind of crazy stuff happening. But Steven did stop by the other day and drop off some stuff that he's growing that I'm not growing. So we're going to be reviewing that here in the next couple of days. I'll start that in probably tomorrow. And today we're going to do a beer review. I haven't done a craft brew review in a long time, but we come across one the other day, a couple days ago, and it's something that intrigued me. Today we have Terrapin's Guano Loco, which translates to batshit crazy. If you drink enough of this, I'd imagine that's where you'd be going. But it's Terrapin's a company out of Athens, Georgia, for those who aren't familiar with it. And most people have had their rye IPA. That's the most familiar one. But they've been doing these small batch side project things. And this one is described as a Chili Pepper Brownie Beer. So chili and chocolate and beer, that's that's heaven right there for me. So anyway, we're going to give it a go. It's 8.6 ABV. Doesn't list the bitterness units, and it doesn't seem like it's going to be a very bitter beer. So, wow. The chocolate. I haven't been impressed with a lot of these chocolate beers, to be honest. I mean, Voodoo Donut, that raspberry pretzel Voodoo Donut, that thing ruined me for sweet type of beers. And Terrapin's also got a chocolate peanut butter one out, which I've been scared to try. This one's got the peppers, which lured me to it, but honestly, the chocolate smell in this is real. I mean, it's not this Voodoo Donut. After 4 sips of Voodoo Donut, I don't want to drink it anymore. Anyway, we're not reviewing that today. Matter of fact, I won't review that one ever. It sucks. But anyway, let's see how this pours. Slightly heady, but not a super rocky head. Color is what I expected, with the chocolate nibs in there and all that. It doesn't say what peppers they use specifically, but I'd assume it's not super hot. But really, the chocolate almost overtakes all the beer flavor. Smells great though. I love it. The smell. So. Yeah. You taste real cocoa nibs with that. With other chocolate beers, you just wonder what they're using because it's just not. It's just gross. But not getting the chilies yet. But the beer balance, the breadiness of the beer, and they didn't over hop it, which would ruin a beer like this because that piney along with the chocolate would be bad. But so far, all I'm getting is the chocolate. Okay, yeah. Like most of these beers that have pepper laced in them, if it's done correctly, you don't really get it. With Crime and Punishment, you get it pretty quickly because it's pretty assertive. But this seems like it's going to be one of those ones where the more you drink it, it just a little bit and a little bit, a little bit on the tongue, a little bit on the tongue, a little bit on, and just builds. But right now, it's almost like mole flavors because you're getting the chocolate, you're getting the beer, and the pepper is just slightly building on the tongue. I mean, this is, even if you're a pepper wimp, I don't even want to use that term, but, is what it is. But even if you're a wimp is when it comes to the heat, this is not going to really offend you. So it's not something that's going to kill you. Like Punishment would be enough. Crime and Punishment would be too much for some people. But, it's just amazing. Food pairings, I'd have to go with chocolate desserts. Anything with bacon in it, BLTs or anything with bacon in it would pair well with this. Steaks, burgers. It's not going to go with everything. You know, I wouldn't put it with super acidic food because I don't think it would go. Yeah, every sip I take, the pepper just builds and builds a little bit on the tongue. And it's kind of that dried chili. Anybody that's used guajillos or that unidentifiable distinct flavor that they give you. That's what you're getting here in the background with the chocolate. Just amazing. Anyway, as far as the scale goes, I know I tend to overdo it because I just love beer too much. So, but I'll be fair. I'll go 8 out of 10. I won't go 9 out of 10. It is really good. Maybe a little more pepper presence would be my only thing. But this brewery, again, as I said, is just up the road in Athens. So I don't know what its availability is going to be throughout the country. But if you find it, you know, look for the hop, the big hop with 23 in the wings on it. And can't miss the name, Guano Loco. So, but 8 out of 10 if you can find it, and you want something different. I recommend it. It's unconventional, but it's not ridiculous. I mean, some of this stuff just gets. I mean, chocolate raspberry pretzel beer. Come on. I mean, what the hell is that? So, but this one is not. This one is within the realm of normalcy. So, anyway, 8 out of 10, and plenty of pod reviews coming up, promise. And even the first video of me eating the bootla, which didn't go too well. And also, I got another kid yesterday. Finally, I've got someone to eat the bootla. The guy I went to get Eric, the one that ate the bubblegum, to eat the bootla, and he pushed out on me. But there was another kid that was in there at the time, and he manned up. So, big props to Teddy for manning up and eating the bootla. He took it like a champ. Anyway, Terrapins, Guano Loco. Give it a go. Everybody take care, and I'm gonna step up on the videos. I know I've been slack.